Hey, how's it going, everyone? It is Drago. We're back with another episode of Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, episode 18. And this episode covers chapters 60 through 63 of the 100 Year Quest manga. And pretty much the only thing from the manga that was not in this episode that people were kind of upset about was there was a cover page that kind of had the aftermath of the Aldoron fight, and that was not included here. It would have been cool because I think it would have been a cool moment for the rest of the guild to see Natsu, mainly just because people really want to see that Natsu and Lucy cover animated. Pretty much most of this episode focuses on Natsu fighting Aldoron, and there's a lot of moments I actually really like for this fight, and the first one that kind of comes to mind for me is when Aldoron's kind of pointing at all the different flames within Natsu. And I generally really like that Natsu's like, all those flames together, they combine to form me, and they're my flames. And he does a very cool, like, Dragon Slayer secret art attack to defeat Aldoron. And even Natsu himself does an I am here line, which I just posted a review of My Hero Academia Season 7, which is kind of hilarious because that's kind of like All Might's catchphrase, the whole because I am here line. And anytime like anyone else says that now in any kind of media, I just immediately think of All Might, which of course Natsu said I am here. And even him kind of judging Aldoron's character to whether he's a good or bad guy. And I like that he's like, okay, the water dragon god before you, he was a nice guy. We decided not to kill him, but you're being a jerk and I have no problem eliminating you. And that's like when he gets all fired up, and that's such a cool moment. I like that too. Even the whole Gajil turning into a giant along with kind of fun lines with Brandish is pretty darn cool. One kind of bummer with Gajil being a giant, like, he doesn't do any of his regular Dragon Slayer moves. I mean, he turns into like the Dragon Force version of himself, but he doesn't really do any of his Dragon Slayer attacks, which would have been cool to get. And even when they go to the bar after defeating Aldoron, there's a couple of cute moments that happen there. For one, like, Lucy's wearing her outfit that she was wearing in the Arashio and Sace arc. Just kind of cool to see that outfit pop up again, along with Gray and Juvia having a nice like hug after this battle, which actually it seems like Gray is very much enjoying, and it's kind of changing his tune obviously to Juvia because usually he's very repulsed by that stuff, but this is a time that he seems open to it. I think this episode ends perfectly with Jalal and Urza having a nice chat. It's just kind of cool that this is the first time that Jalal is open to actually having a life with Urza, and he even tells her that, and she's probably having the time of her life knowing that Jalal is finally like not moping and trying to like just end himself, that he's actually trying to live for once and actually live with her. I just think their chat was so sweet, and I think it was just a really nice way to end this episode. Overall, I really like this episode, particularly Natsu's fight against Aldoron. Pretty much any final fight with Natsu is pretty darn entertaining. And with that, the Aldoron arc is completed, and we're going to move on to a brand new arc, which these arcs have been kind of speed ran in these 100 Year Quest episodes because we're just kind of steaming through arcs at this point. So what are your guys' thoughts on this episode? Leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and this is Drago, signing out.